Hey guys, it's Jelani back again here for another edition of Attack and Defend. Today, I'm joined by Noor and Celine, and tonight, guess what? In LA at Dodger Stadium, we have the MLB's Home Run Derby. So, with that being said, looking around the landscape of, many of the all-star festivities in sports, we have the slam dunk, we have, the NHL Skills comp, and of course the Home Run Derby. But in my opinion, I believe the slam dunk contest is actually better than both the NHL Skills competition and the Home Run Derby. So Noor, can you defend that? And Celine, you will attack it.
Thank you for being on my side from the very beginning. But yes, I can for sure defend that. And the reason for that is, let's just compare the three together, all right? You've got the NHL skill set. I'm sorry, Celine, but it is boring. You can't see the puck half the time. You don't know what's happening, what's going on. And I think they just need to expand past having your normal skill challenges and have more just more things added onto it, not just your speed and how fast you can hit a puck and stuff like that. And then on the other side, when it comes to MLB, great, you have a big audience. You've got 50,000 people watching you partake in this tournament. Except it's still another baseball game. It takes 4 hours. No one's into it. It's not engaging. It's no fun at all. It's not a cultural impact until you get to the NBA, my friend. And that is where everything shines. You see everybody from rappers to celebrities to all the important people that you can name of the Hollywood elite sitting in the background with their two phones out, taking pictures of everybody having a dunk contest. And then those same players who are involved in those dunk contests actually may end up making a name for themselves and their team as well. And that's where I like to bring up our boy, Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors. So I think it's pretty easy win here for me.
All right, Celine,
Can you wrap it up?
Get in here. Tell us about why that's not the case.
Okay, clearly you just have a hate for hockey. Like, who says you can't see the puck on the ice? Maybe that's just you. That's just you. But people who like hockey, we can focus on the puck on the ice. Sorry, like the basketball's not as big as okay. Anyways, look at this. Think about this. Slam dunk. When has it been good? It hasn't been good in years. Did you watch the skills competition this year?
Don't bring that up.
Don't bring that up. Okay, there we go.
Tell us about it. Yeah, why do you think it's so bad like the past few years you mentioned?
It's been bad. Look at the players. Look at the players. Vince Carter and Michael Jordan. That era was good. Slam dunks were good. Did we see Jelani Green? Did you guys see that? I don't play basketball, but I can dunk better than that, okay? And the home run derby, it's just so much more intriguing. It's impressive, and it's true talent. I mean, you're given a certain amount of time to see how many home runs you can hit. Yes, the ball's not being as thrown as fast, but it's still hard to do. I mean, we don't see that many players constantly hit home runs, and to have a certain amount of time to do that, that's impressive rather than slamming a basketball in a net, okay? And the NHL skills competition, it's just so, I mean, people have its arguments saying how players aren't playing like how they used to play with the skills competition. I'll agree with you on that. But to me, it's still much more intriguing than watching basketball and slam dunks. I mean, you have the breakaway game. Then you also have the hardest shot, the fastest skater. And that's always so fun to watch because we always try to see who's going to finally beat Connor McDavid's record. So it's just so much more intriguing. And then you also have players against players. So Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby, whether they're on the same team, which that's so cool to see sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Or see if they're playing against each other. Yeah, it's a friendly game and everything goes to charity, but it's still much more intriguing than watching somebody slam a ball. And we haven't seen, we have your face. We haven't seen good slam dunks since, like I was mentioning.
Yeah,
Vince
maybe
Carter
5 years ago. And the skills challenge was good when, Celine? 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago? Because we did see, let's talk about 2016 in Toronto when we had Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine took over the best All-Star game and dunk competition of the NBA's lifetime. You saw Toronto being put on the map as being the best city to host something like the All-Star weekend on a weekend where it was the coldest in Toronto has ever seen in its lifetime. You saw all the celebrities come out, all the players come out, they had 2-3 phones in their hands, and then you got to see the NBA players jump on top of mascots, on top of everybody. So in my defense, my only thing is I know it hasn't been fun the past 3 years, but it's been more fun recently than the skills challenge has been, as well as the home run derby, and I rest my case.
All right, that was the last word. I'll give you the last word. But, you know, as somebody who has watched a lot of basketball, loves the NBA All-Star festivities, Celine made a lot of good points for the NHL. You know, there's a lot of things to choose from, right? And as per the home run derby, you know, hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do. And don't sleep on the names that we've seen in the home run derby over the years. So I'm actually going to give Celine the W on this one. Noor, I am sorry. I know that the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon thing in 2016, fantastic. But since then, what have we really seen the past 2 years? Arguably the worst in terms of slam dunk competition. And we aren't talking about Michael Jordan stuff. That was in the 80s, right? So I'm going to give it to Celine today on this edition of Attack and Defend. We will see you guys next time. Stay tuned.